Hey guys, let's talk about track camera. What is track camera? Well, it is a technique that After Effects uses to scan a video. After the scan, it will create 3D points of interest. This is based on how it compares pixel changes between scenes. I'll show you an example of what we can do using track camera. Here we have a regular video. Alright, snowing down a hill. Okay. So, using track camera, it can scan that whole video, and then we can add something like this. So, now we have a layer that is attached to a certain viewpoint or perspective of the video. So the video found specific points. Then I used one of the points to attach this text to. You're able to connect any layer you'd like to these points. For example, it could be another video, a picture, more text, any kind of layer really. So how do we use this? All right, so first we would like to bring a video into the project. So we will grab this video, Boat on Water, bring that in. Also, I just want to note that this technique, track camera, only tracks environment, not people. All right, so after this, when we have the video inside our composition, we can go down here. So inside of the panel, side panel, at the bottom you can see tracker. Open up tracker, and down here we click on track camera. Now this can take a while depending on the size of the video. All right, so I'm just gonna let this work out, and I'll bring you guys back in when it's done. All right, see you guys in a bit. All right, welcome back. After it is done, we can scan through the video to see the nodes After Effects has created. All right, so going through, we can see all these different little nodes. Okay. Now, if we see a node we like, we can right-click on it and create a layer there. All right, so let's say I want something on the tip of this. I can right-click, and now you see these options: create text, create solid, create null. I'm going to create a null layer. The reason is it'll offer ultimate control down the line. A null layer is a layer with no real properties in itself, but it can act as a parent to another layer. So now I'm going to create a text layer, and I'll make it say, "You're my wonder, whoa." I don't know if you guys know that song, but I'm just gonna go with that for now. Let's make this a little bigger, maybe something like this. All right, doesn't really matter. All right, so I'm just gonna move this close to here. All right, something like this, yeah, like that. All right. All right, now with this text layer, I'm gonna do what's called parenting. This is a process where I choose which layer will be this layer's parent. A parent will change the child layer with any changes it makes. For example, if a parent increases in size, the child will do the same by the same amount. If it moves a certain direction, the child will move a certain direction. This helps a lot when you're dealing with a lot of different layers. In this scenario though, this works really well with track camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this swirly icon right here, all right, on my text layer. See that? That's my text layer. Now I'm going to move to this null layer, all right? And I can look over here. You can see that it says parents to track null, all right? And the other ways you can do it here, but I like using this swirly swirl, all right? So now it's parented to this null. So to ensure that 3D is on for the text, you need to enable 3D on it. So I'm going to click this 3D to ensure that 3D will be turned on. Then on the text layer, I click on the 3D for it. Okay, so now if I move, it can have 3D effects. If it didn't, it would just be very dry. See that? It doesn't do any kind of 3D effect because it can't sense anything. So let me move this back now. All right, so now it's there and it can move. All right. Now play around with any changes you like. For example, if you want to position, you can use position, right? So here, I can move this down a little more so it's on top of the words, right? Maybe move this over a little bit so it's a little bit more centered like this. Right? You can also change the size if you like. Make it bigger, smaller, whatever. Rotation is where things can get interesting. Because now you have 3D, you can rotate it like this. See that? So you can do something like that. You can angle it as well, you know? It's like, oh, I'm falling. Okay, never mind. You guys don't need that kind of nonsense right now. So I'm going to turn that off. And you know, you can also rotate it like this. In and out. All right? And you can also animate those things, right? So right now, you're going to move in like this. Okay? Now, I want this to be maybe facing us like this, you know, so we can be coming in like that. Okay, that's not bad. Scale, I'll just make it a little bit smaller, like that. And we'll go in. Alright. Alright, nice. Now, we can go back to this layer, I believe. Nope. So we have to click on this. Alright. So now we can create another node. Alright. For example, tip of this. I'm just going to do a nose one right here. I'll create another null here. So this one, I'm just going to name it so I know. So I'm going to go tip of boat. Alright. So now I know that this null layer is a tip of this boat right here. I'm going to create another text. Create the text right here. Now I'll go what will I do? Cereal, because I like the cereal I eat every morning. Cereal, what up? Alright, do that. Maybe do that. And I'm gonna move this down just a little bit, right around here. Yes. Alright, now remember turn on 3D. There we go. And I need to hook this to my parent, right there. Alright, so now we can go zoom in like this. Oh, but it doesn't stay there, does it? Alright, so one way we can do that is we need to pull in the z-axis. Z-axis is this one back here. So we need to pull it forward so it sits closer to the null layer right here. And move it down. Okay, maybe something like that. Okay. And I'll go to the side just a little bit like this. Okay. Now let's see what this will look like. Alright. Look at that. Goes right in. Okay. So now let's see what this video looks like. Cereal. Alright.